What's up, guys? Hey, okay, Manelli time. I'm Matthew Manelli, and I just want to say thank you. I'm glad you guys liked the first Homestuck. That was my first time reading Homestuck. Now I'm going to continue where I left off. I'm just going to jump right into it. Homestuck! Getting excited, and it's just because I don't know, I feel like this is the new journey for me. So here we go. Okay, the streets are empty. The wind. I'm gonna mute that for a second. I'm sorry. I know. The streets are empty. Wind skims the voids, keeping neighbors apart, as if grazing the hollow of cut reed or, say, a plundered mailbox. A familiar note is produced. It's the one desolation plays to keep its instrument in tune. It is your 13th birthday, and as with all 12 preceding it, something feels missing from your life. The game presently eluding you is the only latest sleight of hand in the repertoire of an unseen riddler, one to engender a sense not of mirth, but of lack. His coarse schemes are those less of a prankster than a common pickpocket. His riddle is absence itself. It is a mystery, dispersing altogether, like the moon's faint reflection, with even one pebble of inquiry dropped in its black well. It is most diabolical riddle of all. Absent diminishes the little passions and increases great ones, as wind extinguishes candles and fans a fire. Walt Whitman. Who's Walt Whitman? Can I look up? I'm going to look up Walt Whitman, and I'm going to look him up. Yes, you are Captain Walt Whitman said that. Yes, he did. Captain Walt Whitman, I guess, did say that. 100% positive. I don't think it's 100% positive. You are having a feeling it's going to be a long day. It was a long day. Today was a long day, but I'm so happy to be here right now with you guys. I want to be your YouTube friend. I really do. And I appreciate just you guys being here. So let's get to it. Homestuck. Whoa! Leave a surprise for the mailman. No! See if your father left mail in the car. What did I put in the mailbox? What did John put in the mailbox? A bomb?
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
A gas bomb. You know, the one that smell really bad. See if the father left the mail in the car. He's even got a little Joker Harley Quinn guy inside on the dashboard. And I thought I was nuts. My dad is nuts. The door is locked and your dad has the car keys. You peer through the driver's side window. You don't see any mail, but you do see a green package. There's also something underneath it, and it looks like a slip of paper. Could these items have come in the mail? You don't see anything else that's usually in the mail, like bills or coupons. Maybe your dad forgot to take this stuff inside. Spy in the kitchen. Spy in the kitchen. I'm spying. I'm like, this is how I spy. Oh yeah. The kitchen. Oh yeah.
Some people.
Oh, yeah.
Tom!
You try to get a gander through the kitchen window, but you can't see a whole lot. It seems like your dad has been doing so much baking the glass has steamed up. Squeaky, 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 squeak. God, is he weird. Squeaky, 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 squeak. But you can see what's on the table just beside the window. It looks like there's mail in there. including among it is a red package, some bills, your dad's PDA, and an envelope that appears to be suspiciously labeled with a superb logo. Could it be? Unfortunately, the window is locked. Well, looks like I gotta break it. Can I break the window? Go back into the kitchen. Go back into the kitchen. You have no other choice. You're going in. Clever disguise. It's time to work your magic. I enter with my clever disguise. Was that Dad? Papa? Whoa! Whoa! Oh, I think he knows it's me. He knows it. He knows it. He definitely knows it's me. Your dad sees right through the costume. You don't know what you're even thinking with this foolish ruse. You unequip the clever disguise. Your dad wields a dreaded artifact of confection. He stands between you and the mail. There is only one way to settle this. Well, you know what? That really pisses me off. You know that? That really pisses me off. Strife! Strife! What does strife mean? What? Oh, hammer! Hold on! I got a hammer. Wait. Pause! Retrieve the package and flee to your room. Bring the package, Dad. Come on, Daddy. Come on. You cannot abscond. Abscond? This pesky guardian is blocking your path. You will need to engineer some sort of distraction. And how he brandishes yet another artifact of confection. The man is ruthless. You better brace for impact in the most comical, striking fashion possible. Equip disguise for defense. Did you say disguise? Did you? What? The beagle Aegis absorbs the brute of the treat? Looks like Dad will enjoy the prankster's gambit on that exchange, as is usually the case. Oh. Where'd he pull the pie from?
You mean this pie?
Dad's just full of pastries. That's what's happening right now. Dad is just full of pastries, and that's hilarious. Okay, capture log pie tie-in. Okay. You take pie tin and unequip the beagle puss. Everything in the Silodex is pushed back a card. The smoke pellets are ejected from the deck. Yes, this could be just the distraction you were... ... Nothing happens. What a huge that's just... We should like this. This is ridiculous. Take the cake. When two great forces oppose each other, the victory will go to the one that knows how to yield. Oscar Wilde. Wise words by a man who likely could resist everything but temptation. The cake forces Colonel Sassacres. Colonel Sassacres. Oh my gosh. Text out of your Silodex. Well, that's just great. Okay. Well, at least I got the cake, right? I got the cake. There goes the book. Sassacree, you beautiful bastard. Now's your chance. Come on, Sassacree. Abscond! Oh, now that Dad is busy placating the smoke detector, you can safely sneak away. Well, looks like I got the smoke hit in the smoke detector. That's great. Okay, awesome. You know what? Here, hold up. I have an idea. Wait, no. There you go. Okay. Oh, yeah. Get in that smoke detector. Ooh. Now I can safely sneak away. Take PDA. You snag Dad's PDA. Maybe later you switch the background image to something hilarious as a prank. Besides, it may come in handy later. Your space catalog card is forced out of the Silodex and consequently integrated with the deck. You now have 5 cards to work with. Take package. This red package is addressed to you. What? Is it my package? The one I've been waiting for like hours? Take envelope. You got the Suburb Beta. Yes. Exit kitchen. Get cake on couch. Oh, that's right. There's a cake on the couch with arms in it. I forgot. You capture log the cake on the couch, expelling the pie tin from the bottom card. Combine the cakes to make a double-decker cake. You then merge the 2 cakes across all 5 cards. Everything in the Silodex is smushed between the cakes. Why don't you think these things through first? I don't know. I just read it. I'm just reading the text on the screen. I'm not really thinking beforehand. I'm thinking as it's going, and maybe a little bit after the fact. But I'm not really thinking beforehand. Retreat upstairs. Ooh, yes. You pause at the juncture and head down the hall. You're going to need something to clean up the mess you were about to make by dissecting this cake. Like, okay, that's... Okay. To the left is the bathroom. To the right is your dad's room. It is locked, and you are forbidden from entering. He has secrets. Okay, Dad. You have secrets. Well, so do I. Go to the bathroom, grab a towel. I probably need a towel after that, yeah. Gotta wash off the secrets. Okay, got my towel. He's even got clowns in the bathroom. Oh, yeah. You can't even take a poo-poo without looking at a clown in the house. Is that a Slimer? That's one of those toys at the playground. That's a Slimer one? What? That's actually not a bad idea. Playgrounds should have more like IP-related structures, right? Imagine going to the park and there's just like a cool-looking, I don't know, DeLorean thing sitting there, or like, I don't know, like a pirate ship. That'd be fun. You enter the bathroom, you can see the backyard from the window. The jewel in its crown is the swing set, which has provided you with years of joy. I used to have a swing set when I was younger, and it did. I would never forget the time I actually first learned how to swing. I didn't have a Slimer, though, back and forth, though. That was upset. I'm calling it a back and forth. I don't even know what it is. There's also a spring-mounted pogo ride. Well, there we go. See, I don't think before. I find out as I read and as I go, in the moment. The spring-mounted pogo ride, which has been responsible for more than a painful injury, and has provided you with years of lament. Hey Siri, what's the definition of lament?
Lament means a passionate expression of grief or sorrow.
Okay. On the sink is your dad's razor. On the rack to the side is a fresh towel. Remove PDA, envelope, and package from the cake. Why do I have that stuff in the cake? You take the razor and you use it to perform surgery on the cake. You take the towel to clean off the extracted goods. Retrieve your items. Excuse me. It's loading. It loves to load. Oh, there we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. The items force the manhandled cake into the toilet. And just like that, your Silladex is full again. God, this thing is annoying. It is so annoying. Now I got cake in the toilet? Great. Now I gotta poop in the bathtub. Go to bedroom. I guess I just left the toilet. Okay, Johnny, I go clean that up later. Sure, whatever. I'm in the bathroom. Admire the failure to launch poster. Failure to launch. I mean, come on, Matthew McConaughey. Can we talk about Fool's Gold for a second? I know Failure to Launch is a great movie. It's one of those weird 2000 movies that Matthew McConaughey was doing earlier around that time. He also did Fool's Gold, and then he also did Sahara, which is amazing. Which, by the way, I'm going to insert something here real quick. If you guys don't know this about Matthew McConaughey, he was in 3 Gold movies. Insert old video now. Matthew McConaughey was in a movie called Sahara in 2005 that was him looking for gold. And then Matthew McConaughey in 2008 was in a movie called Fool's Gold where Matthew McConaughey looked for gold. And then here I am watching a movie called Gold in 2016, where Matthew McConaughey was looking for gold. 2005, 2008, 2016. When is the next Matthew McConaughey Gold movie? And this is I like this photo. Kind of a weird thing.
What about that one?
We don't talk about Rain of Fire. We don't talk about Rain of Fire. Didn't that blow your mind? Anyway, Failure to Launch is crazy. And I hope one day I can see that there's a Fool's Gold poster up on John's wall. I love Fool's Gold and I love Sahara. Admire the Failure to Launch poster. Ah, yes. Right next to the, what was the other one? Contact. Contact's a good one. Oh, he's got Time to Kill too. Yeah, another McConaughey. There you go. You're not usually into the chick flicks, but Matthew McConaughey's cool charisma could salvage any heap of smoldering wreckage. That is so true. It is so true. This is your Matthew McConaughey wall. A casual shrine to the amazing actor. The film above that one is a lot better, you think. Can you see her? I want you to picture that little girl. Now imagine she's white. You got us, Matthew. Your smooth-talking, exposed, or latent racism. Damn, you're good. Damn. You're good. I love you, Matthew McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey, if you're reading this, I love you. I love you. Check Pester Chum. Okay. Oh, boy. Pester Chum, let's take a screenshot of this. Take a moment to read Pester Chum. All right, well, Matthew McConaughey's last name, McConaughey, sounds like a horse makes. McConaughey. And also, it seems like this person here doesn't really care too much about Nicolas Cage. Well, that's a shame. Open browser and go to mspaintedadventures.com. What? That's crazy. And we're getting meta up in here now. We're getting meta up in here. That's I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, hold on. Where let that load. Okay. You decide to space out on the computer for a while before doing anything important. You open the Tiferous web browser and direct it to what is indisputably the most amazing website ever created. The new adventure is okay, but you're not sure if you like it as much as the last one. Miss Paint Adventures Midnight Crew. Is that one? Is this another created adventure? Well, I'm already invested in Homestuck, so but I'm curious to know. Let me know if that's another one. If that's like a legit one, I'll look into that. Install the Suburb Beta. You decide it's time for less meta and more beta. There we go. Look at that. I thought a little ahead of the time there, didn't I? You insert the CD and install Suburb Beta. Suburb Beta. Suburb Beta. The fuck is this? What the fuck is this? What the is this? What is it though? ScalenNet Systems Incorporated. Waiting for server is established connection. Okay, bone up on data structures. You go to your closet where you keep a lot of clothes and an array of handy dandy computer program guides. Read Data Structures book. Data structures for assholes. Your ignorance just made me throw up a little. Get a clue, you computer illiterate piece of shit. Yeah, I do. I did feel like that was talking to me. Is it talking to you guys too? Are you guys also like computer illiterates? Or are you guys like really smart about computers? I know like editing. And I know a few things. You're not sure you really want to dig into this huge tome. It looks really boring and kind of ordinary. Maybe you'll just check out that free modus instead. What the heck are you talking about? What's a modus? Get a free fetch modus. You turn to the back inside cover where a free fetch modus is included in a plastic sleeve. This one is dictated by the logic of Q data structure operating on a first in, first out method rather than a first in, last out method of a stack. Well, that made perfect sense. Let's do a repeat on that. This one is distracted by the logic of a Q data structure, operating on a first in, first out method, rather than a first in, last out method of the stack. Apply fetch modus to Sylladex. Okay. Items cataloged in your Sylladex are no longer immediately accessible. You can only use the item on the bottom card and must wait for items on upper cards to push back to it. For instance, the red package is now inaccessible. You can only use the razor at the moment. This modus doesn't strike you as a significant upgrade to your previous one. In fact, it almost seems more inconvenient. You figured you might as well just give it a chance, though. I'm going to give it a chance. You come with me. Let's chance it together. Switch back to stack modus. Let's switch back to stack modus. Also, too, if you guys ever see my eyes doing this, looking down, I have a monitor right here. Just so I can make sure I'm in focus. Because sometimes, I go back, I'm not in focus. But, I kind of have a pretty good line here. But just want to let you know in case you thought I was looking at somebody else. Because, people get jealous out there. I'm looking at you. You suddenly wonder if this is even possible. You don't even remember if you ever had a physical card for the stack modus. You find this all in a little abstract, and you prefer not to think about it too much. Put down the razor. I put down the razor. Razor going down. The razor's going razor's going down. Razor's going down. Going down. Put it down. I'm not sure I understand. I love you. I love you. Pick up 2 items. You catalog one of the cakes. You finally found a use for all these loitering pastries. Dead weight. Dead weight. Dead weight. Get other cake. Okay, whoa! I threw the knife into Matthew McConaughey's head. Interesting. Well, I guess I can do the same thing. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
3 things, and you're about to cruise up and get the 4th, and everything is all right, all right, all right.
The second cake causes the razor to launch out of the front of the Silodex. Oh, good lord, that beautiful face. You wish the razor would have failed to launch. Yes. I do. Get more stuff. Woohoo! Yay! More stuff, more stuff, more stuff. You open your magic chest. You catalog one of your favorite books of all time, Wise Guy by Mike Cavaney. There goes the fresh towel. Well, there goes the fresh towel. Might as well grab those cuffs. You take the trick handcuffs, expelling the PDA like a bullet. Pew! Right through the window. He broke the window. It went outside the window. Oh, gosh, damn it. Open up the package. Well, yeah, you know, I don't care about the window now. I can finally open up the package. Isn't that the best thing in the world when you get a package and all you want to do is open it up? I love mail. I love mail. I do. I love mail. Open up that package. Open the package. You examine the package. It is one of your internet chums. It is from my internet chum. It's from EB. No. I'm EB. It's from TG. You examine the package from one of your internet chums. It's bound in packaging tape, though. You need something sharp to open it. Aha, of course. The razor. It is all so simple. You wonder why I didn't think of it earlier. Why did I throw the knife in the first place? Get the razor. Get the razor. Pick up the package again. Let's take this from the top. And I threw the pie I threw the pie out of my my Silodex then, right? Catch-a-log, my Silodex. Yeah, boom, pie gone. Capture-log glass shards. What? What do I need glass shards for? Wait, do I have glass shards? I think I have a jar of glass. I do have a jar of glass. Let me grab it. Hold on.